Guys, what's up? It's me, Michaela. I'm going to be talking today about what I put in my band camp bag. And I'm outside, so it's going to be really just noisy and horrible probably. That's okay. Let's get started. Alright, so first I want to show you my bag. This is my bag. See, it says Marching Huskies on it. And I got it in some scam fundraiser. But it just has like a lot of pockets and stuff because I like to be really just losing everything while I'm looking for it. You gotta make sure that you have your flag or your instrument, and while we're at it, a flag bag so that you can hold all your stuff and easily get it down to the field, because we're trying to carry like 70 flags. It's not true, it's usually like 30. It's going to be really difficult to do that because you'll be like trying to balance them all, then also carry a bag, and like some other stuff will just be really, really silly. It's going to be kind of funny because I filmed this out of order, so I'm going to have this watch on. That's going to be kind of funny to see how that turns out. I'm not going to fix it. Okay, so let's get started on what I like actually bring in my bag. I'm going to start with like the essentials first, and then like the stuff that like is nice to have, you know? Alright, so the first thing is your gallon water jug. So, this looks so stupid, but it's actually really necessary, and usually I drink a full one at band camp every day. And you want to make sure that it's insulated and that you fill it up. Well, if you like cold water, you should definitely like fill it up all the way with ice. If you like your water a little bit warmer, I'd say go like half and half. But always put more ice in than you need because it's going to be hot, it's going to be in the sun, and it's going to melt. So, the next thing that you definitely need is sunblock. You will fry if you aren't wearing sunblock, so. It just sucks if you get sunburned early in the week, and then you just have to deal with it for the whole week. You also need to have a hat, so I have this really trendy NNHS Huskies bucket hat. That was not English. NNHS Huskies bucket hat. And I also have these America Husky sunglasses, which you need sunglasses too because they like get the sun that the hat doesn't get, and especially for a color guard, somebody's going to take your head off, and then you don't want to just be screwed. So this next little section is about dot books. Dot books are something that you write your drill in, and your drill is basically like where you're supposed to stand on the field. It's like almost like coordinate points. And so your dot book is a book that basically like keeps your drill safer because we get these tiny little sheets. Let me show you. So your drill comes in these tiny little sheets here, like this. They're so small, and if you're trying to like keep them on you, like they start to disintegrate. Like these are like not even paper anymore. So you get these dot books that you write your drill down in, like this, so that you know where to go. And it's really important that you always have your dot book on you, so you're going to need something to carry it with when you get it at band camp. So I like to use a fanny pack to carry mine in, because then I can also carry the pencils, which you need to have with you so you can make changes to your drill and write down things that like they tell you when you're on the field so you can remember them for later. You could also just attach it to where's the dot book? You could also just attach it to a lanyard and wear it like this if we aren't like doing crazy like dancing or like running or something. But I really like my fanny pack because it stays on me really tightly. It's not like bouncing around, and I can hold other stuff in it too, and not just my dot book. I always wear gym shoes. That's my dad. But I also bring my dance shoes just because you want to practice in what you're going to perform in sometimes, and especially if we're like doing dance, it's really good to have these, and sometimes they're comfier than gym shoes. I also always have with me my gloves, which are like obviously important for the color guard because you gotta wear them. The next thing that I always bring with me is a jacket. I only bring sweatpants when I look at the weather and I see that it's going to be cold, but like a jacket is really good for like, especially during lunch, because it's been so hot outside. When you go in, it like literally feels like Antarctica, so I always wear my jacket during lunch. But definitely have cold weather clothes, because if it gets cold at night, you don't want to be like freezing. Yeah. I always bring snacks with me, so I try to bring little things like these little peanut butter crackers. I also am going to bring these little pastry crisps. They're delicious, they're my favorite. And then of course just like granola bars. But I always just bring little snack size things, like not like a huge piece of bread or something, because you probably won't have time to eat that while you're practicing. I also always bring a watch with me because I don't know about you, but like when I can't see the time is passing, I just feel like we're stuck in the same minute forever. So I like to have my own watch so I can see what time it is when we're out on the field and like know that we're making progress. I don't have to ask other people because like if one person has a watch and they have to keep saying what the time is, it's really annoying. But I'll always tell you what the time is if you want to know. This year, I will be supplying JoJo Siwa Band-Aids. You can see Bobo on this side. I always bring Band-Aids with me because someone has Band-Aids out there, but like, you don't know who, right? Like, you don't want to spend the time like going around and asking people. So I always bring my own. We don't use this a lot, but I always bring a beach towel because, well, it is nice to sit on during lunch. You might see a trend here. And also, if we're like working out or stretching on the turf, sometimes we like to sit on towels because it's less painful and like, because like the turf gets high and it's all like pokey. You know what I mean. And so I just bring a towel to sit on or lay on if we're working out. I also like to bring extra hair ties just because like what if yours breaks, you don't want to just be screwed with your hair down. And also, like, what if your hair gets really annoying? You're like, bruh, it needs to be in a bun right now, and you have nothing. So I always bring a few extra, just like an extra of everything that you think you might need. I'm chasing fire when I'm running.